Hey Aquarius, this is Esoteric Tales and Tarot. This is your May monthly crystal ball scrying and tarot card reading. I got a weird message, failure to launch. Was that a movie? But it's a funny thing because I thought this has been happening to me as well. It feels as though Aquarius this is some energy that I have too. It's like you need to start the year over again. Like I'm going to say it now, Happy New Year, and go again, because it's as if as I was seeing in the crystal ball, it's like somebody's tidying up something in front of them and they turn around and someone's pushed over a whole lot of things. It's just like you cannot get ahead is how I'm feeling. And it's just little annoying things that are happening where, could be to do with lots of things, but I was seeing it in this way of just fixing up something and then turn around, something else is broken and you're just thinking, God, can I get a break? And that was coming through, and this failure to launch is what I heard. It's sort of like it feels as though, where did the start of the year and my relaunching and, having all of that energy, where did it go to? And are we already in May? And I feel like I haven't gotten going in the project that I wanted to get to, or I was wanting to buy something and it's not been able to be, I haven't been able to find the right thing, or I'm trying to get this new diet underway and I just can't seem to give up something. It's this type of energy, and like I said, little things are just going wrong. So I want to say, Jupiter's energy is here. So now we've got a chance to have a do-over. So it's like you need to go out and, I don't know what you would do, go and, yell out, Happy New Year to myself, I'm starting again, or go and, express something about I'm starting over from now. And that might help you. The good news is I did get some good romantic energy coming through. So for single Aquariuses, you could meet somebody in this time period with Jupiter expanding in the next couple of weeks and throughout the month. So that's nice. And partnerships energy is supportive. That's how I feel like that side of things was lucky. So it was just that failure to launch, and it's just sort of hiccups, not anything major, but just annoying. You're sick of it, I think, Aquarius. You're tired of it just not going in the way that you want it to. But good money energy was what I was feeling too, coming in or going forward. So maybe it's about to land. Maybe things are about to get into play. Maybe you do need to get out there and say the Happy New Year to yourself and have that feeling of starting again, so that you don't hold on to any of this energy. Because here we go. Here's the Temperance card. Sagittarius, and I'm liking when Temperance, the World card, or things that are those expansive cards are jumping up, because it's just what I've been talking about. Jupiter, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and I mean Sagittarius is towards the energies towards the end of the year, but it's that whole balance and feeling like you have got what it takes to get through there. This nice healing card. I always feel like the angels are blessing you. The number 14 could be relevant or lucky as well for you. Lots of angel numbers I'm seeing in front of me now too, like the Magick, when you see 1111, that kind of thing might be a nice indication to you as well, to sort of say, I need to remember that I'm going in the right direction. This is the energy that you've come from. And, your health needs to be, this is my health card to note, the 9 of Swords. So as I said, maybe things just haven't been going so well for you, Aquarius, as this can be, having worries at nighttime, or sitting up, or just not feeling well, this one's often illness for me, that there's been, colds, or it's a season of chest infections and flu. The number 9 could be of significance. And I think that's what's been happening, something going wrong after you've been working on things, like as though you feel as though you've been putting in plenty of effort, and then, you know, just something goes absolutely wrong to tip things in the wrong direction. The Six of Pentacles coming out now, which is a good one for you because it's got that maybe things are going to start to come into balance. Maybe you felt as though things have been a bit unfair financially. It could be a good time to be thinking about what your value is and what you're worth. Maybe you do need a pay rise, or maybe there's a dispute going on. I'm just hearing that now. Maybe there's sort of more than one of you who is disputing the pay and saying, hey, come on, you've got plenty, you've got this castle back over here, and you're giving us breadcrumbs. It might be time, I don't know if there's unions or something like that, where you can check to see whether your pay is at the level that it needs to be. And here you are, Aquarius, as the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, communication, speaking up for yourself. Actually, and here, underneath, Eight of Wands, lots of communication going back and forth. Maybe it's time for you to actually ask for something that's rightfully yours, and it will be something that you can get from the heavens kind of coming down for you. Perhaps it's a challenge for you now to speak up. That's where you're being encouraged, and it might take a bit of back and forth, maybe getting, you know, a few emails or a few messages or phone calls to sort of say, look, just checking in, you know, is this fair? Also, you know, maybe starting to think about your future horizons and what, you know, is this the right place that you're at, or you know, do you need to think about your retirement and what other things you might need to do or study? King of Swords and Temperance is often my study card as well, of what could be something that could get you in a better position. Let's have a look at what comes up for you in the Enchanted Spell Oracle Medieval Hedgewitch Magick Guidebook. This is a deck that I've just done an unboxing on. It's really quite cool because it goes with it's a Celtic sort of zodiac or calendar, seasonal calendar that it runs on. So the dates are different from our the zodiac sign dates. So I've picked the cards already, and we will check to see if there's other messages from this deck, but I've picked the cards that are relevant for your birthday. And for Aquarius, you've actually got 3 cards because your birthday runs over several dates. So this one just clips the edge of you because this birch tree card goes December 24th to January 20th. So I have to read them all because there might be one of you tuning in that's on the January 20th, and the other goes until February, you know, it's February 17. You guys go till February 19, so I've had to read the next card as well. So anyway, it's called Ambition, and it's birch tree there's a herb that's always involved in these cards as well. And like I said, December 24th to January 20, looks like a deer here, or an elk. And ambition, leadership, confidence, and motivation are the words that go along with this card. And then there's a divination that I'll read out. When the Priestess of Ambition, these are the priestesses, by the way, when the Priestess of Ambition appears, it is time to step up into a leadership role. Oh, here you go. In this situation, charm and wit, as well as a large dash of confidence, are required. Motivating yourself and others to achieve something wonderfully daring and adventurous is strongly indicated. Just as the birch strives to blossom and thrive in icy conditions, so the lesson here is to keep going despite the odds stacked against you. And there's a little magical blessing that goes with it, like a spell. Use the magical properties of birch to bring luck to an ambitious new venture. Take a small length of birch and 3 different coloured ribbons, purple, gold and white. Weave the ribbons together in a plait-like manner and then spiral them around the branch. Create a symbol that represents your new project, example, spirals, pentagrams or triangles with wings, and draw it on a piece of cardboard. Attach this symbol to the end of the plaited ribbons. The end result will be a wand-like charm you can use to direct powerful energy into the future and manifest your dreams. I'm suggesting with these cards to either do the spells or just imagine them when you're meditating. You know, that could be useful. My throat chakra has really gone too. Excuse me. Which makes me think this message was about the standing up for yourself and asking for what you deserve, which can always be difficult to do. Your next card is intuition. Look at this beautiful priestess in her colors here. The herb is rowan and the dates are January 24th to February 17th. And the other words are under intuition: visionary, inspired, and dreams come true. Oh, that's nice. The divination. When the intuition card appears, you may have been receiving unexplained insights and feelings about small actions you can take toward fulfilling a dream. Learn to trust these gut feelings. The appearance of this card means that it is time to think big. Use your wildest imaginings to help create magic and beauty in your life. No matter how wondrous these visualizations are, try to make them even more extraordinary. Play a game of what if instead of the negative that we usually gravitate toward. This time, start envisioning the best thing that could happen. Then use your intuition to discover the next step you can take to make your dreams come true. And there's a rowan charm as well. Create this special rowan charm to help you take the first step towards fulfilling your dreams. I like these cards. It says, take a handful of dried rowan berries and write your most outrageous wish on a piece of gold paper. Fold the berries and paper together and wrap in a red cloth. Tie the cloth with white ribbon and place your rowan charm where you can see it every day. Each time you see the charm, visualize your wish coming true and see if intuitively you gain an insight into a small positive action you can take towards it. Like I said, I like these for even for meditations and for visualizations. I think they could be really good to imagine these things as spells. The last card, because you get 3, is enchantment, and this is the ash tree. The dates are February 18th to March 17th. So of course it's going into Pisces season here. Beautiful. Again, these kind of green dragony looking creatures are reminding me of the green wood dragon for the Chinese New Year as well that we're in. Wearing green being lucky, also blue being a beautiful color for you too. So the divination. When the enchantment card appears, it's time to take a step back from the busyness of the world. The ash tree reminds us to rise above and look at the big picture. In truth, we are only here for such a short time. Slow down and appreciate life. The power of reflective self-care is highlighted by this card. In this stillness, magic can begin to blossom, and moments of enchantment can be found. Often the answer to a tricky problem appears when the mind has been allowed to become quiet. This quietness can be found in painting, drawing, writing poetry, or just contemplating the beauty of nature. Making an amulet out of ash wood in a natural setting can help slow your mind, allowing you an enchanted space to create much needed peace. It can also awaken your intuition and bring some insightful answers. So take a small ash tree branch and cut a disc from it. Onto the disc, carve or draw the rune symbol Ansuz, which is like a little arrow for the breath of God. It's spelled A-N-S-U-Z if you want to look it up. For the breath of God, the stillness that comes from when we quiet our chattering mind and just listen. Cool cards for you. I am just going to check to see if there's any others. That I think there's only one other sign where I had an extra card that flew out that needed an extra message from this deck. Oh, one almost did. We'll see if it comes. Just ask my guides. No, you got the messages that you need, which is good, but I am going to grab you a little Forest Fae, the Nadia Turner Curious Messages of Enchantment. This one's really wanting to come out. Okay. Here's your little Forest Fae. Seed spells. Create your story. It is the most potent form of magic. Beautiful. So I'm thinking this feeling like you're under the weather could be just the stress of everything that's going on here. Once you sort of speak up for yourself because of my throat chakra and sort of say, hey, you know, could things be a bit fairer? It might be in tasks. Maybe it's because I was saying you were looking down and, you know, cleaning something up and then things were spilling out behind. Perhaps it's about that, not so much money, but in, you know, the tasks that you have to do. Maybe it's unfair, the amount that you're having to take on, and someone else can share the load. So hopefully this has been of help for you, Aquarius, for the month of May. Excited to see how the Jupiter expansion, once you yell out your Happy New Year, goes for you. Thanks for tuning in. I've got over, I think, 111 subscribers or something amazing and spectacular like that. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love you to. And putting a thumbs up on my videos and commenting really helps to grow my channel as well. Thanks so much for your support. Check out my other videos and yeah, I'll chat to you soon. Thanks, Aquarius. Bye.